Luka 19. 19, 18.
In motion, Besh. On play action, Daniels. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And he will score again. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 20, 26.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys.
Dak gonna throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
We're going to 50. Yeah, 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's complete. Left side. Pickens. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Blue. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out. And it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Half yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Go now. 26.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Fourth and goal decision time, and they will go for it. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Fairbanks able to add the extra point, and the Raiders move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Moving outside the pocket. Good idea there to cover up at the end. He's able to use his legs and pick up 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Prescott. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Play action now. Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
They were going to 53.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air again. Prescott rolling right. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Into the secondary, past the 40. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 53 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Las Vegas. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
At their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 47. What?
A first down throw for Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Blue. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal.
To the pylon, he's in. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Daniels now on first down. That's into the hands of Thornton. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable with Reed. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Kill! Yeah!
First down, Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And They're going to work this down inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Prescott now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Kill. Here we go.
Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offense.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Come on, set. Huh.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Get it. Let go.
Quick throw. Here's Besh on the RPO. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 18. A big-time play for Vegas. And even 30 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
They'll go again with Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area. and now he has them set up first and goal.
65.
A run on first and goal to the 5-yard line.
Bosa Odigizua on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Second and goal.
Panther 6.
Genty going to get it on the zone read, and he will power his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty, touchdown Raiders. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. He works free, right side. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with first and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Throwing is Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Now a give up the middle. Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's second down.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Go.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropping for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the pistol, here's Akers. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
They need to get it to the 27.
19.
This is 3rd down.
19, 18.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Wide.
Prescott on first down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The pass protection protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Rashawn Wharton, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Taken at the 19. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
No, Cowboy 80, Viking 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run on second down. He's inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
Wow, and he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They'll go down to a knee. Now from the 7, it's second and goal. They will take a knee here. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Dak to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Max Crosby getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Oh, they leave Pickens all alone. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Akers. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
Here we go!
Akers. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go! Steady!
Now give on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready! 60 Eagles!
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Ready!
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
7-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one swung out to Blue. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. It is third and 10. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.